Jai Hind. I am Vigya and I, along with my colleague Divyansh Upadhyay, welcome you all to this Sunday special edition of Bureaucrats India Dialogue Series. Bureaucrats India is India's leading platform highlighting stories of exemplary governance by bureaucrats across the country. Today we have the privilege of speaking with Sri Himanshu Kumar Lal, who currently serves as the IG of Police, Northern Range, Sambalpur, Odisha. Known for his fearless and strategic approach, Sri Lal has made significant strides in some of the most challenging regions. In 2019, as DIG, he made history by hosting the tricolour in the Maoist stronghold of Malkangiri on Independence Day, marking the first time the day was celebrated in the Swabhiman area of Palimele. His advanced training in crisis response and anti-money laundering has enabled him to lead major operations and dismantle criminal networks, bringing hope to areas affected by violence. In 2023, Sheila led the police and rendered commendable service during the Bahanga railway accident in Balasore. This dedication to public service and notable achievements have made him a respected figure in Indian policy. We welcome you, sir, and look forward to an engaging session filled with your valuable insights.
Thank you. Thank you, Vigya.
Sir, many of us look towards you, bureaucrats like you, to have your valuable insights and learn from your experience and journey. So, I would like to start with this question: how has your journey in bureaucracy and policing been so far?
See, Vigya, my journey in policing is evolving journey. Basically, it's a very long journey, and I consider it as a blessing from the God that we have got this service and we have got an opportunity to serve the millions of the people, which through this job, which we could not have got this opportunity in any other job in any part of the world. So I consider it as a blessing, and I continuously try to strive maximum that I should do the service of the people. And whenever there is a challenge, I consider it as an opportunity and try to solve the problem. I believe in the teamwork through team efforts, and through extraordinary support of the seniors and the colleagues. We could achieve many milestones. The journey is very long. In this process, I have learned many things, and the most important thing which I have learned is that no person individually can make a change. It's a team which makes changes. It's the team which has an impact, and we should not believe in individualized glory. As such, we should always work for the team and work for the people, work for the redressal of grievances. This journey makes us more mature, and we feel more happier that we cater to the needs of the people. And we should not, in this journey, I have realized that we should not go for the personal gains or fronting of the power, because this job has got responsibilities. Whatever facilities, whatever things which we have got in this bureaucracy or the police system is not for us, for our personal things. It is to serve the people and to give justice to the people. So this journey makes you very humble, and this journey makes you a continuous learner. So I feel like that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So we should be humble and we should be continuous learner. That is for all professions, indeed. Sir, how do you feel the bureaucracy has evolved over the years, specifically policing, how it has evolved over the years, and what are the challenges that you see and that should be addressed? I,
I think
yes, sir.
there was some problem in connection. Yes.
Okay. So, sir, my question is how do you feel the bureaucracy and specifically policing has evolved over the years? And what do you see are the challenges that need to be addressed?
See, the Vigya, policing as such has changed very fast in last few years period because of penetration of social media into every household. The nature of policing and the nature of crimes have drastically changed. Now, police officers have to build a team of skillful officers around him, and he has to continuously upgrade his skills also, so that we are now to solve the problems because and here we have to be alert all the time because in the social media sphere changes take very fast, so crimes also change very fast. So we have to continuously upgrade our skills. We have to be accessible all the time. We have to be a solver. We have to be a trustworthy person, and simultaneously we have to carry the dignity of uniform because you are always in the public glare. Everything whatever you do is being mostly is being recorded. You cannot afford to make a single mistake. You have to be an honest officer. You have not only have to be honest officer, you have to be seen also as an honest officer. Your conduct also should be very good. And simultaneously you have to be a continuous problem solver who believes in team spirit and who continuously is with the people because now in the mind of people the perception of police has changed. They don't see the police officer as a lathi holding thana officer. Now in the people's mind there is a police officer who will solve their problems very fast. Police officer who is expert in cybercrime. Police officer who even if he is not able to solve the problem, is at least part of the team and working with the people to solve their problems. So policing has totally changed, and simultaneously we officers have to change accordingly, and we have to work in that perspective only.
Right, sir. That's
Ab-
excellent.
Absolutely, sir. And in fact, my next question is somehow related to this. You know, being a police officer and the police department in general is so community oriented. It has a huge public interface, right? So community relations play a very important role when it comes to policing. So sir, what as IG Sambalpur in the Odisha police, what are the key initiatives that have been implemented to enhance law enforcement and also enhance community relations in the region, sir? And what objectives and what strategies do you employ in this respect, sir?
See, I am IG now, Northern Range now. It includes 5 districts. Our current chief minister, he is very accessible. He listens to every public grievance. He's a very humble person. So, as our chief minister is listening to every grievance, every problem. So, we have a strategy that our every officer should be alert all the time and to take care of every small problem which is coming to police station or control room. Simultaneously, we have Union Education Minister as a MP of Sambalpur. He's a very hardworking person. He is a hard taskmaster. He is a visionary leader. So we have to be working very hard to achieve the visions. Visions which had we have a deputy chief minister in our area who is also a visionary leader. So we have to work up, very in a committed manner. We have two cabinet ministers from this area. So in the cabinet. So we have the most important strategy is that we have to be accessible all the time. We have to listen to public grievances. We have to take care of any small problem which comes to us. We have our honorable DGP, Mr. Arun Sarangi sir, he's a very hard taskmaster. He has got a very thorough knowledge of the area. He is a very knowledgeable person also. So in this context, we have to be very hardworking all the time. You have to be told on 24 hours, 24 hours a day. The broad area, broad strategies which we have adopted, that what you have told, that first is that community participation is the key, that we have to be with the community, because from intelligence gathering to problem solving, community is involved. So we are trying, and we are continuously updating that community is involved in any decision making process, any problem solving processes. Simultaneously, we have to do districts in this area which are where Naxalism is there. So we continuously have the anti-Naxal operations in those areas. We maintain a strong policing in Sambalpur town itself, so that no communal harmony is disturbed. We always take a strong and very fast actions. In this area, we also have a strategy to check and to detect any contraband or ganja trade, all these things which may happen or which is happening. So we continuously raid, and we have lots of achievements in this direction, that we in this area we seize the ganjas and contrabands. So in this process, we have to be always alert, and we are also busting antisocial gangs activities, whatever is happening. And we are always open to redressal of public grievances, so that no grievance is like any grievance which comes to us, we take care of every grievance. Every officer is sensitized in this direction.
Accessibility, upholding people's trust, continuously upgrading yourself, and being always on alert. So that's a message from IPS Himanshu Kumar Lal, IG Northern Range Sambalpur Odisha Police. Friends, you are watching Bureaucrats India Dialogues Sunday Special. Thank you for joining in. And सर, जैसे अक्सर आपने अभी बात करी कि पहले पुलिस को एक लाठी समझा जाता था, एक डर का वो था, और अब एक पब्लिक परसेप्शन बहुत चेंज हुआ है। आपने प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में ये बात बोली। कंसिडरिंग सर कि एक लोगों का एक बहुत भरोसा भी होता है और एक डिपेंडेंसी भी होती है पुलिस के ऊपर, तो उसमें सर जो पब्लिक इंटरफेस के लिए या कम्युनिटी रिलेशंस के लिए, और कैसे कैसे इस पब्लिक परसेप्शन को और पॉजिटिव दिशा में लेके जाया जाए, इसके लिए पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट के आपके रीजन में कुछ अगर कोई इनिशिएटिव्स हैं तो प्लीज इसके ऊपर जरूर लाइट डालिए सर।
Yes, community engagement in this area is a continuous process. Like we engage community in total problem solving process. Start from when the problem comes, any complaint comes. So from that process also, we start having good rapport with the public, and continuously also we get intelligence from public regarding any crime happening in the area, or any law and order situation which is happening in the area. Without public support, neither you can gather intelligence, nor you can solve any problem. So we have also like now Muharram is coming, so we have meetings with the various citizens group, and we take care of feedbacks, and based upon those intelligence, we follow the rules, and we make the regulations, and we try to control the law and order situation. So public interaction, the collaboration with the public is the part and parcel of police job now. And police officer, as a good police officer, is a good collaborator with the public. What I feel now.
A good police officer is a good collaborator with the public. A wonderful line, sir. You have given us a quote for a social media. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Uh, uh, I think you were just talking about how, it's a constant challenge, and dealing with the Naxal situation in the state, and the police department is continuously doing operations to address the situation. So we, sir, given that Naxalism has been a persistent problem across various states, in fact, in India, not just Odisha. So, could you tell us some initiatives or some incidents that might have happened, and how the department is addressing this problem of Naxalism in the state, sir?
See, from the beginning of my career, like in the professional period itself, until now, I am mostly working in the Naxal area. It's like almost 20 years journey in Naxal area. I was earlier picked up by the then DGP, Mr. Manmohan Praraj, who was expert in anti-Naxal operations. So I learned it from him. So I enjoy anti-Naxal ops very well, and I enjoy fighting with the Naxals in their own territory and with very less manpower. This is the learning which we got, that guerrilla warfare can be fought only in the guerrilla warfare way only. We have achieved success with a small team in Malkangiri, Koraput, and here also. So this is my learning. That our current DGP is also Mr. Arun Sarangi sir. He's also expert in anti-Naxal operations. So it's our like privilege to work continuously under the great officers, and we from which we take guidance. We have outstanding SPs here also, and my previous SPs also were outstanding. Like my present SPs here, they are very outstanding. So we have got a great team, and we are continuously making anti-Naxal operations. District voluntary force which are involved in anti-Naxal operations. They are doing a marvelous job. They are one of the best forces in the country. And our present Union Home Minister, he is very clear that Naxalism has to be finished. His dream and vision are very clear, and he is in mission mode. So our Director Intelligence, sir, our ADG operations, and our DG, every officers from whom we take the guidance, they are guiding us that we have to finish the Naxalism as soon as possible. And Odisha, with this great infrastructure of anti-Naxal forces and anti-Naxal infrastructure, we have got CAPF also who are doing good area operations in this area. So we are fighting a very good battle, and Odisha is an example of a very good success story in anti-Naxal operations. And Naxalism is in a great vein in Odisha. It's almost on the verge of declining very fast. So it's like we are hopeful that we will be able to achieve the dream of our honorable Indian Home Minister, under the guidance of our able DGP, Director Intelligence, and ATG Operations, and with a team of a strong SPs which we are having, and the good forces like Special Operation Groups and District Volunteer Forces of Odisha.
You said guerrilla warfare is the only way to fight them in their own territory. And most of us, sir, who live in the comforts of our homes, we go to, we use metros, go to nice offices. We never really feel that threat, and that threat to life that officers like you and the entire force who is battling Naxalism, faces this every day. And on behalf of the entire nation, I think we should thank you and officers like you and the entire police force for putting your lives at risk, and so that people like us who we can be at the back end, and we feel safe, secure, and we least bothered about the kind of things that are happening. So a huge gratitude to you and the entire police force, sir. Thank you so much for this. Also, sir, apart from the face-to-face confrontations, are there any also rehabilitation programs? Because a lot of young lives are being wasted, and a lot of young guys are being recruited. So, is there any sort of rehabilitation also being provided, so that these guys can, come back and come back from what they have gone into, sir?
Yes, under Indian Home Ministry's guidelines, we are continuously making developments in those areas. We are involving the people in developmental activities. Roads are being built. Even Naxals, those who surrendered, they get the awards. They are rehabilitated. So people are taken into confidence. Medical camps are being conducted in those areas. Those areas are the focus areas for the development under Indian Home Ministry's guidelines, and we are doing that also. So it's a continuous process of both the ways. Like we are fighting a warfare against the Naxals, but simultaneously we are taking people into our focus area, and we are developing them. We are bringing people into the mainstream, and I mean those Naxals who want to surrender, they surrender. They get good rehabilitations. So now almost people are on our side, and development is taking place in a large area in those Naxal areas. So there is no as such problem there.
This is very reassuring and a very positive thing to hear, sir. Thank you so much. I'll move on to
Thank
the
you.
next question. We often read in the newspapers that about the cattle situation, the cattle smuggling problem that is there on the eastern states. And though we have seen that there is a huge decline in this cattle smuggling trend. Uh, Also, sir, we often hear that this cattle smuggler has been caught, that cattle smuggler has been caught, and even I think the government is soon about to open some 200 gaushalas for the rescued cattle. So I think that is one big step that is happening in this direction. And I just want to hear from you about some of the key strategies and initiatives that played a very important role in achieving this success of reducing cattle smuggling in the states, sir.
See, like my in my stint at IG Balasore for almost 3 years, with a team of three outstanding SPs there, I could build a team, and we could have many checkposts in the on the routes where there are potential movement of the cattle by these cattle smugglers. So we could have regular checkings, and we could rescue many animals, and we used to put in the gosalas. These checkposts are very very crucial, and we used to have a great success in that. And we have continuously intelligence based operations to conduct raids, and used to rescue the cattle. Simultaneously, we had taken strong actions against the smuggling mafias in those areas. We apprehended them with evidences, and we could control them, and we had an intelligence also that the money ill-gotten from those cow smuggling activities were involved in many illegal activities. So when we conducted all these raids, when we achieved huge successes, the many illegal activities were also controlled. So it's not just one activity which is hampering. Many illegal activities are linked to it. So successfully we could control many other illegal activities, and the area was most peaceful due to this region controlling of this cow smuggling. So I feel this is this act of our team, of our SPs, and with them I work. I feel that this is one of the most satisfying moment of my career.
Great, sir. And
Yes.
we have heard all you are very popular among bureaucrats, especially for your anti-Naxal operations and for your operations against the smuggling mafias. I thank you so much for answering my question, sir. I'll hand it over to Vigya. She'll carry forward the conversation, sir.
Thank you, Divyansh. Thank you, sir, for sharing so many interesting insights with us. My dear friends, you're watching Bureaucrats India webinar series, dialogue series. Today we have with us Senior IPS Officer Shri Himanshu Kumar Lal. I would like to add that Bureaucrats India is a leading Indian platform which shares stories on good governance, bureaucracy, corporate PSUs. We are also there on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Moving ahead, sir, You have played crucial role in investigations of scams like 2G scam, Sharda chit fund scam, and also Rose Valley chit fund scam. Also, you have been able to recover around, I guess, 10,000 crore rupees from various investigations, including Hawala operations. So please share some insights on that, sir.
While working in enforcement directorate, I have supervised many important cases like 2G case, as you told, Sarda chit fund case, and NRHM case, Rose Valley cases, etc. So it was an opportunity to work for me in financial investigation, though it was a criminal investigation. So it was a cross-functional team, like officers from various departments were there, and we used to work to each other's strength. So as a team, we could unearth many ill-gotten properties gathered from proceeds of crime. So it was a team effort which through that we could achieve all the things. But it was a great learning part for me in that money laundering investigations, and in those attachments which I have made. Now in almost after every 2 or 3 months, I have to go to some court in some state to defend those attachments in the courts, because it's a legal process. Those attachments will go to the supervision of the court, and I have to defend those attachments, process of crime. In that, lawyers cross-examine us, and we have to be aware of the. I have to be aware of the every bit of the case. We have to prepare for at least 3 to 4 days, 6 days, 7 days to defend myself, because the lawyers who is there on the other part is very aware and very aggressive. So I am continuously I have to upgrade myself. I have to be aware of the cases which I go to defend in the court. So it's a great learning exercise for me, and it's a continuous process. I am learning it. I was learning it that time when I was there in my supervising, but now also when I am defending those cases in the court, I'm learning more, because every treatment I have to be aware to defend the case, because it's not only for the case you have to defend. It's for the nation, it's for the system, that we have to win every case which has been made a genuine which we have made through genuine investigation. So taking that into thing considerations, we have I try to maintain the prestige of the case by defending it very strongly and making myself prepared very strongly for the case. And it's a continuous learning process for me, and I enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's really interesting. Um, Also, sir, since the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has come into effect on July 1, so how do you feel this new criminal code is going to help police in maintaining law and order and delivering justice to people?
See, this BNS, what we will shortly call it BNS, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, is a brainchild of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, and our Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, sir. So I feel that this is not just a change; it's a revolution. Like our Chief Justice said, that this is a watershed moment, because it has taken care of many relevant and contemporary problems, like there is a proportionate punishment for proportionate crimes. This were not there. We have provisions for punishments or investigations for modern crimes like cyber crimes. We have provisions for cases like serious offenses like terrorism, organized crimes, organized syndicates, which were not there. So we have a very strong and a very progressive, very futuristic in the Sanhita, BNS, which will give justice to the people. It's a time of hour, because now the policing has changed. I earlier said that now people don't think that police officer is a lathi bearing officer. It's a technology driven problem, also technology driven cases also. So BNS takes care of those technology driven crimes, technology driven acts, and the crimes like terrorism, and it organizes like crimes like terrorism and organized crimes, which are threat to national security. So from the nationalist perspective also, it's a great thing. It's from international perspective, it is aligned with the international standards. So and legal procedures are also very time bound. So we are at a like that our honorable PM and HM has done a path breaking thing, that we have got this BBNS, and people will be the real beneficiary, and we have to work very hard that their vision is percolated and their vision is converted into the real good work. Thank you.
So, Bharatiya Nyaya
Absolutely,
Sanhita
I
is
think
not just a change. Yeah, Divyansh, please
yeah,
say.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's a, like you said, sir, it's a watershed moment for India in it has, we have taken another step in breaking away from the colonial past. And
Yes,
I think it very well integrates the Indian ethos also within it, because we are not just punishing the criminal, we are addressing a crime. We are not just
yes,
punishing a criminal. And I think that,
yes.
and absolutely, like you very rightly said, it's at par with the international level. So that's one amazing thing. Yeah, Vigya, please. Sorry,
Yeah, so
I interrupted.
as sir said, it's not just a change, it's a much needed revolution for India. And thanks to our lawmaking bodies and Honorable PM and HM for the same. Sir, moving ahead, I would like to ask, how do you envision the future of policing in India, the way it is being taken over by technology and all? So, how do you think the policing is the future of policing, and also how it would improve lawmaking and also problem solving, public safety, and other aspects?
See, like I have already told in the beginning that the future of policing is now is smart policing. Like, yeah, like a police officer has to upgrade himself regularly. He has to upgrade his skills, and around him has to be the people who are officers or the specialists who are skilled. And we have to he has to be a problem solver. He has to be a trustworthy person. He has to be a person who is people friendly. He's a person who has to be honest, who is a person of integrity. He has not just to be honest. He has to be seen to be honest, or people should have a trust in him, so that he can become the part of the problem solving team. Like now people have lot of expectations from police. They see that when they give the problem, they want that police has to solve the problem. It's a participatory approach now. Police officers, even if at that moment we may not be able to solve the problem, but we have to be the part of the problem. It has to be seen that we are committed, we are working towards the solving of the problem. We have to be dedicated, and we have to be the part of the problem solving process, so that people feel that even if problem is solved, not now due to some problem, but police officers are committed. They will solve the problem. Now police officers don't have to be an awe-generating person. He has to be a person who has to be very trustworthy. He has to inspire the trust. He has to inspire the people, so that they should come to him for the problem solving. Government also wants that. Our honorable chief minister, he has given a strong message that every officer has to solve the problem of the problem of the people. He has to be available for advanced addressal. I don't know, our chief minister is available. Our DG, he is most of the time at the 3 a.m. also he is available on the phone, that he is involved in the problem solving process. Our honorable MP here, he is also all the time available in the problem solving process. So everybody expects that police officers has to be like a problem solver, who is participatory in decision making, who is expert in many skills, and who does the grievance redressal as need best. And he has not. We don't have to be ego. We have to spread our egos. Everybody, no post matters. We have to serve the people. We have to be as close to the people as possible. Simultaneously, we have to maintain our integrity and honesty. We don't have. We should not be seen to be favoring anybody. We should give justice to the people as an unbiased officer, but a trustworthy officer who inspires trust. That is most important.
That's really interesting, sir. Future of policing is smart, compassionate policing. Thank you, sir, for sharing so many giving us so many headlines for the story which we are going to make ahead of this interview. Divyansh.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So in fact, I was just thinking that, sir, by the way, I have always been a fan of the police department. I all watch all police movies, be it Sarfarosh, be it Zanjeer. I have watched, matlab, till date, I watch every police movie that comes out. And in fact, my interest, not just interest, my this passion about policing started when I watched a movie called RoboCop. It's a Hollywood movie, sir, and it's
Yes,
based
yes,
on a comic book. And
yes, yes.
that is when I started fascinating. Oh my God, how policing can be, and the advan as technology is advancing, the kind of upgradation that will come along with it. And I think even in Bollywood movies, if I see, it's on a lighter note, sir. If I see the Bollywood movies, the portrayal of policing has also evolved. For example,
Thanks to
from
Yes.
Rohit
being,
Shetty.
always shown in a negative, yeah, from being shown in a negative light to now being, the hero, and which very rightly they are. So,
The police has always been the
I
hero, I
think,
guess, since like we have seen Sholay and all also. So police has always been the hero.
yeah,
You
and
but
I think this evolution in the portrayal has
Right,
also come in real life, because we have seen
right.
how advanced these days, we see how advanced the technology is getting, the police department is getting upgraded. So I think, on a lighter note, sir, I just wanted to share something about that. And
thank you.
you said, sir, that compassionate policing. So how is community engagement and public participation, playing a role in modern policing strategies, sir? I think
See, like,
there is. I think we have lost the connection, sir. Yeah, sir. I
no,
was saying that
He's there now.
I'm listening.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
So, for
So I
us,
was
like,
saying,
for yes,
sorry, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
for us, like, I reiterated again that community and public is like a part and parcel of our strategies when we solve any problem. From intelligence gathering to problem solution, from we involve common man, public. Every moment we are in touch with the public, and for any law and order situation, before like any religious festival, also we have a meeting with the citizens groups, various citizens groups. Any law and order situation is solved with the involvement of the people. So people have to be the fulcrum. People have to be the center of our activity when we solve any problem, or when we solve any law and order situation. So community has to be there, like from the in Naxal area also. Whatever success we achieve is due to the interaction, successful relationship with the people. And in the crime prone areas, in communal area also, whatever success we get, or whatever achievements we get, and whatever peace and tranquility we maintain, is through continuous interaction with the people, is their involvement, that makes us work properly, because we got very less manpower all around the system. We cannot have manpower everywhere. So people are there, like from traffic control to intelligence gathering to even controlling the criminals. We involve public everywhere, and its community interaction is our fulcrum. And we address the public grievances also on very regular basis, so that this trustworthiness of the people and community is maintained, and we maintain a very good relation with with the various organizations, citizen-centric organizations, so that we can solve the problem. We can solve any law and order situation very fast, and we should do justice to the people. Thank you.
Right, sir. And now, sir, I think that bureaucracy has always been very revered in our country, and it is today also considered as the backbone of a nation. uh, I see that many more people are interested in bureaucracy now than ever before. People be it an IPS officer, be it an IAS officer. People look up to these people, and so a lot of people are now aspiring to become bureaucrats. And so, is there any piece of advice that you have for aspiring students, aspiring bureaucrats, and for young officers also, sir? Especially who want to make their mark in the field of policing and public service, sir. Any piece of advice that you might have?
Thank you. Like, this question I will answer through an example. Like, I already expressed that when I was working in AD, I it has many properties, and I go to different estates, to different courts, to defend those cases in the courts. So I go to Srinagar frequently, and I see Srinagar now. So what I want to say is that in 2013, before abrogation of Article 370, Srinagar was a different world. Now I go to Srinagar, it's a very different world. And in 2013, nobody can unfurl India's flag there. Nobody can talk about India even there. Nobody could sing national anthem there. But now, when I go, last month also I want to defend one case. This month also I am going. But so now you can see that now everybody is singing national anthem even in the villages. National flag is unfurled everywhere. There is a peace. Even local Kashmiri youths, they are fighting with the terrorists. The whole world has changed. Why? Because there was a vision of honorable Prime Minister and honorable Home Minister that that the Article 370 is removed, and this could be possible. This turnaround could be possible because to some our great leaders have got some kind of vision of nation building. So my suggestions to young aspirants are that when you come to this service, we should have aspirations not just to join the job, but to have a perspective that how much we will contribute to the nation building process. What is our contribution to the nation building process? We have got inspirations from those leaders. Any aspirant who is capable, who thinks that he is going for civil service, he should visit Srinagar, and he can see that how he can make an impact. How can, if two leaders can make an impact to change the world, how and they could make those changes through bureaucracy and their willpower and vision also. So he should, any aspirant should go to Srinagar and see that how the whole world can change through proper vision, and when you have a nation building perspective, you can do the wonders. So any aspiring civil service servant, he should not think that he just coming for the job, or coming for any perks or benefit, or vehicle or power. You should think that you should see all these visions and missions, like any IAS officer who is coming, any person who aspires to be an IAS officer, who should see that the schemes like Ayushman Bharat, etc., how they have changed the perspective of the people. They have changed the dreams of the people. People are having so much of the trust in the government and system. So we should come with those kind of vision and dreams, that we can change, we can contribute to the nation building, to the people's upliftment, to the people, to the people's welfare, and and for the changes, we can, who can make millions smile, rather than working for our own welfare, or thinking that we are coming or working for our own benefits. So these are inspirations. I always say that whenever we are working with legacy, we should be very humble. Like, this is a blessing given to us. This is not any our right, that we have achieved. Our karmas in the last birth would be good, that we are here, and not for our personal gains or our family's gains. We are here to serve the people, to serve, to work for them, to change the destinies of the people. We may not get chance in next birth, it cannot be possible. So whatever opportunity or whatever aspirations we have got, if you are there, you should every day try to satisfy, or to try to work for the people, try to achieve some big dreams like these two leaders have done it, like achieve those great things, which we earmark, and make every person happy. It's not for our personal gains. We should not think about it. We should not be selfish, because this is a blessing. Thank
I hope that your message, and I'm sure that your message will reach to thousands of young aspirants. Nation building, service, welfare, and the zeal to make an impact should be the core of their vision and their strategy. I think I'm sure that this message will reach out to them. Thank you so much, friends. You are watching Bureaucrats India Dialogue Sunday Special. We have Senior IPS Officer Shri Himanshu Kumar Lal. Bureaucrats India is an independent initiative designed to bring out the stories of good governance by bureaucrats across India, both at the central and state government levels. Sir, as we are nearing the end of our very interesting interview with you, sir, I think I'll just ask a last question to you. Our team at the back end works tirelessly to bring out these stories of good governance, stories that you have shared with us today. Any message for Team Bureaucrats India, sir?
See, it's like from my perspective, I see bureaucrats India an organization which is doing outstanding work for the governance and it is working for the people and it is emerging as one of the front organizations in the governance sector we also get inspired by listening to or by sharing the story which you share on this thing. We continuously learn from them. So you are emerging as the pioneer. Bureaucrats India is emerging as the pioneer in this field in the governance sector in the state and the center also. Its team is very capable, and I see your leader, Namit Anand sir, is a great visionary person. So I wish you all that you will shine in the sky more in future. But most importantly, I admire Bureaucrats India for its alignment with nationalistic perspective and its contribution towards the nation building process. This is for this reason I admire it, I adore it, and I adhere to the these goals of nation building and having the nationalistic fervor. Whatever things you discuss, whatever idea you do it. My all the best to sir and the team Vigya and Divyansh all. You will continue to excel in the field. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. Thank you so much, Vigya.
Really
Thank you.
inspiring words, sir. Thank you for your like it was such an engaging session, I must say. बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला from your experience and things which you have shared from related to Naxal and the Balasore accident that happened, and then the compassionate side of policing which you focused on. So it was really, really an interesting, engaging session. I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot from today's session. I would like to thank you once again. Any last word from you, sir?
My last word is that we are here to serve the people. You are you and for nation building process, your goal is also the same as the nation building process. We should continue to do this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It is really inspiring, and we learned from you all, and then we continued in our efforts to make Bureaucrats India a leading platform for good governance. Also, I would like to thank all my viewers for joining us on Sunday for this insightful session. Your motivation and you all inspire us to keep working so hard. Also, I would like to thank our Bureaucrats India team, especially our editor-in-chief, Dr. Navneet Anand, for his guidance, our team, Dr. Pragya Lal, Naina Jha, Pooja Rai, and all those who work in the backend to make such sessions possible, a success. Thank you once again, everyone. Keep watching Bureaucrats India. Stay tuned for stories on good governance, corporate PSUs, and other sectors. And we are also on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, as well as on Facebook. So you can get our stories there. We are also on YouTube. You can watch all the interviews on YouTube as well. Thank you once again. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jain.